Chinese President Xi Jinping has in fact left from ITC Grand Chola in Chennai. He's on his way to the Taj Fisherman's Cove Hotel on Kovalam beach, and it will take him about an hour's time to reach there, where he will have a 50-minute one-on-one meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi before delegation level talks happen between the two. Our reporters are of course standing by in Mamallapuram and Chennai as well. Lokpriya is joining me from Chennai right now. Lokpriya, bring us the latest. We believe that the Chinese president, we can see visuals of him leaving from the hotel.
Hello?
Yeah, Lokpriya, can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay, we'll try and fix that audio line with my colleague Lokpriya. There's obviously a lot of ambient sound around her right now. Those visuals of the convoy of the VVIP Chinese President Xi Jinping leaving from ITC Grand Chola in Chennai, where he spent the night. He is now headed towards Taj Fisherman's Cove on Kovalam beach, which is right outside Chennai. It will take him about 50 minutes to an hour to reach there by road. There he will be received again by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, where the two leaders will have their second day of one-on-one conversations before there are delegation level talks that take place between the two sides. Lokpriya is in fact back with us right now. Lokpriya, visuals coming in now of the Chinese President Xi Jinping leaving from ITC Grand Chola. Bring us details.
Well, that's correct. The Chinese Premier has left ITC Grand Chola. He will take about 1 hour to reach Mamallapuram. These are the Chinese expats who have gathered from all parts of India to greet their president, to meet with their president. They were present yesterday as well, and they are here today. They stood in the sun waving flags of China and India. Very happy to be over here. And you can also see the panda over there, which one of the expats yesterday told us is an animal that has been there, that's found in a large number. Let's go, and they are right now having a photo opportunity. They are very happy to be present over here, and they say that this is a great opportunity for them. Let's go across to some of them and try and speak to them and ask them about this particular event. Where are you from, and are you excited to be here? Okay. Where are you from? Are you excited to be here?
From Chengdu. From Chengdu.
Do you work in Chennai?
No. We come here to welcome Mr. Chairman Xi.
So you were having a slogan. Can you tell that slogan, the slogan that you all used?
Our slogan.
Panda, yeah. Logo.
Yesterday you had a slogan in Mandarin. You were chanting a slogan in Mandarin to welcome. Your greeting in Mandarin.
Mandarin? No, but it's panda. That's just to welcome the President Xi Jinping.
Can you tell us for that? Can you tell us?
欢迎.
What does that mean?
That means welcome, yes.
So where are you from, and are you excited to be here and to see your president?
Sure. I'm working here, and I can see that China-Indian relationship keep on increase, and the trust is being built. So I think in the near future, the two countries will be, do more business, and the people will be understanding each other, and the cultural exchange will be increased. Thank you.
So there you have, they hope that this will increase the cultural exchange between India and China, and they were present here at large numbers, very enthusiastic expats who are delighted to be here and share their views with us. And these expats were present yesterday, and they're present here today as well, and they have come from all over India to greet their president, because they say this is a very important summit that will help in enhancing the ties between India and China.
Right, so a lot of excited expats of the Chinese community, of course, there outside ITC Grand Chola, who were there to welcome and wave out to the Chinese president as he left from the hotel towards Taj Fisherman's Cove. As Lokpriya was saying, it will take him about an hour's time to reach the hotel, where the Prime Minister will be waiting for him to receive him. Shalini Lobo is also standing outside ITC Grand Chola right now. Shalini, obviously this has been very historic for Tamil Nadu as well, because the Tamil Nadu has been put on the map, if you may, as far as, diplomacy goes, because two of the world's, most important leaders right now, from India, have had an informal meeting and conversations over 2 days in the state of Tamil Nadu as well. So this has become very historic and very important and significant for the state.
Indeed, Paulami, both the leaders got a lot of time to talk to each other alone. It was a private tour that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave Chinese President Xi Jinping, and followed after that was a private dinner between the two leaders. So they got over 2 hours to talk to each other alone. They spent a total of around 5 hours yesterday. Chinese President Mr. Xi Jinping overshot his schedule yesterday in the evening as well. Now today also, as he reaches there, he's around 40 minutes delayed on his schedule. But as he reaches there, there's going to be a tete of around 40 minutes between the two top leaders, Chinese Premier as well as the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Just the two of them, they're going to be talking alone. And then after that, there's going to be 40 minutes of delegation talks as well. So the matters that they're touching on is on economic development, it's on trade, it's on terrorism, and of course this is a huge opportunity. Even though it's an informal summit, even though there are no MOUs or joint statements to be made after this summit, both India and China have a huge opportunity for both the leaders to actually sit down and discuss in detail about the various opportunities that both countries can work on together in terms of their national vision as well as government priorities that the countries are going to maintain forward as long as their ties with each other work on.
Absolutely. So the state of Tamil Nadu definitely has been put on the map as far as international diplomacy goes, with two of the world's topmost leaders now meeting in this state. The second day of the meeting to begin very shortly. Geeta Mohan is, of course, standing by in Mamallapuram right now. Geeta, how do you think the rest of the nations, the world per se, will be viewing this informal summit, the second informal summit in 2 years between India and China?
Well, that is one of the new formats that has worked very well during the first Wuhan informal summit. India and China both realized that there is much that is to be gained with through the informal summit. The freewheeling conversations in an open space where both leaders can discuss whatever they want to. It's not structured, so nobody has a brief on exactly what topic would be discussed when, is absolutely great, because then leaders speak on issues that come to their mind and think of newer ways and ideas of taking things forward. And after having the conversations is when the delegation meets, and then officials are also instructed later as to how to take things forward. So it absolutely has been one of the formats that have worked very well. We've seen the delegations also come, although they're not part of the entire conversation between the two leaders. Yesterday, the two leaders spent 5 hours alone. Today, there'd be at least about 2 hours, 2.5 hours that they'd be spending alone. And it is going to make space and make way for improvement of ties at a time, Paulami, when India and China are seeing a very difficult time with relations at their lowest after the Article 370 provisions were removed from Article 370. And China, in a way, because of the boundary question between India and China, is a stakeholder. So yes, that's the reason why, because of the unprecedented action by New Delhi, there has been unprecedented reaction by Beijing, and they both have to bring relations back into the right trajectory, which is what the two leaders are aiming at.
Geeta, overall the format of this informal summit has been unstructured discussions, but as far as the delegation level talks are concerned, is there a structure to it? Do we know the kind of issues that will be discussed? You of course mentioned about the fact that the NSA is part of the delegation, as is his counterpart from the Chinese side, so the boundary question will come up. What other issues?
Well, it is not absolutely structured in the way a bilateral dialogue takes place between two countries. And again, is the reason why, to your earlier question that you'd asked in the morning as to why are there two separate press statements. It is only because it is not a bilateral dialogue between the two countries. So they cannot prepare a joint statement on a dialogue that took place in various formats, various forms and various places. What is going to happen is that there are going to be two press statements, separate press statements, but they're going to be coordinated between the two countries. So one will share with the other what needs to go into their country statements. These are going to be country statements because this is not an official dialogue. Having said that, the fact that the delegations are here is also because there are too many niggling issues and irritants in ties right now. And Wang Yi is the counterpart not only for Ajit Doval but also for Jaishankar. He is the special representative on boundary question as also the foreign minister of China, and therefore plays a very important role. But we have a very senior leader in State Councillor Yang Chiche accompanying President Xi. He Lifeng, again, a very important person, head of the NDRC. The reason why all the areas that have to be covered between India and China will be covered by these officials.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.